Hi, good morning. We're here at LTV Live. It's Wednesday, March 9th. I'm here with Natalie, supported by Matt from LTV. Thank you, Matt. So this is a very impromptu activity that we're starting here. Natalie is actually a Ukrainian citizen who's been living in the US for the past 20 years. And we are deeply affected by what's been going on over in Europe and all the attacks that have been started unprovoked to the Ukrainian citizens. And just maybe briefly about myself. My name is Bernadette Ruggiero. I came here 16 years ago. I'm originally from Germany, and the personal connection I have to this topic is I grew up in East Germany, in Dresden. So any topic of war, Russian occupation, actually Putin, he was actually stationed as a KGB officer in my own home city for 5 years, up until the breakdown of the Berlin Wall. So let me hand over the mic to Natalie so she can give you guys an update on what's been going on in the Ukraine and what we can do here locally to help.
Hello, and thank you so much for having me today. And as a Ukrainian citizen who had been living here, Ukrainian American citizen who had been living here for 20 years, I'm deeply affected. I have family still in Ukraine, and my dad is there, my cousins and my friends. And after receiving such horrible news, I decided to start helping, and I started raising local awareness for donations to Ukraine. And thank you so much to our community in the Hamptons. Everybody has been so generous and kind and helpful that in 2 days, my basement was full of kids' blankets and diapers and clothing from different stores. And it was really overwhelming. And I'm working right now with a church in Long Island, a holy family Ukrainian Catholic Church in Lindenhurst. And so our first drop-off was last Friday, and it was absolutely fantastic. It was an amazing feeling, yes.
That's actually how we met, because I had learned about your appeal, and then I also had dropped off clothing that we donated, that I donated personally, that we donated through our organization. So these clothes are already on their way, correct, Natalie?
Yes, they are. They were dropped off at the Ukrainian church in Lindenhurst, and the church is working directly with the biggest shipping organization in Lviv, which is just happened to be located almost on the border of Poland and Ukraine. Yes.
Actually, Matt, we have some footage, correct, from the deliveries that we can see directly in the church, just to give the viewers an idea of how overwhelming the support has been so far.
1 second, sorry. Just sharing my screen.
We're all just growing with it here.
Wow.
Yeah, here you can actually see the boxes stacked up. And this is also going to be the place where we're going to drop off the next shipment that's being collected this week, because there is still a constant need for necessary medical supplies, children's needs, diapers, baby foods. Tell me a little bit about what you're starting in the future, what you're planning on right now, what you've been working on, Natalie.
So since I started the donation efforts with a simple Facebook post, and as of right now, I'm working with 5 schools and medical offices and local businesses. I have meetings lined up throughout this whole week, meeting with them, and they're all asking how they can help and where the packages are going. As of right now, they're being donated to the Ukrainian church, but I had an idea. What if I start a nonprofit organization where I can actually work with local businesses and individuals? The donations will be tax deductible, and I will team up with charitable organizations in Ukraine that actually will allow us to know who is receiving the packages. So we're working on legal registration and setup right now and on our website. And ideally, to the extent possible, because there is war over there, I would like to post pictures from a package you gave me to the package that was received by the child it was intended to.
I think that's actually a very important part of this entire effort, because that's the question I've asked myself, and that's the question we've been getting from other people that have been reaching out to us also through our appeals, is what is going to happen with my items, and is it actually going to get to the people that are in need? So I think that's a fantastic idea to make that really tangible, to see actually someone who donated something. This actually helped a person.
Yes, and to give you like a little background on myself, that I have been here in the United States for 20 years. I came with a master's degree from Ukraine in economics. And I came here, I didn't speak English. And after 1 year of learning English, I enrolled myself into Hunter College, CUNY City University of New York School. I graduated at the top of my class, and I got offers from PwC, Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan Chase, you name it. It was an amazing feeling. And I was very happy to be in this country, to have this opportunity to actually have access to a job and opportunity to help people in the future like I'm doing right now.
I think that's actually one of the very important connections that both Natalie and I have. We both came here as people from Europe. We do have deep European roots, but we also were both able to establish very professional careers. I have a very similar background, like Natalie does, and that enables us now to have firsthand skills, professional skills that can make this moving very quickly, in the connections we've built over the years.
Yes, and so my experience in the corporate world is working for PricewaterhouseCoopers and Flagstone Partners, which is a top private equity firm, in different roles from accounting to project management to business development and investor relationships. Yes.
Okay. So let's talk about what people can actually still do this week, because we are currently having another appeal for more items to be delivered, and where can people drop them off?
As of right now, we're working with East Hampton Airport, and there is a set up drop-off location with a big sign like this one. So please come and donate items that are needed for Ukrainian civilians. Yes.
Yeah, Matt, he actually has a list. So Matt, if you could just blend that in for a second.
Sorry.
Sure.
That's Natalie and her family.
Also a very important picture. There was actually, Matt was at that's how we connected, Matt and I. There was a big gathering of locals, people from Russia, from Ukraine, and you and your family were there as well. Absolutely. And Matt and LTV went there to film that. So there is actually footage of that live. So, yes.
On the screen you can tell.
Yes, and there's also there's an address in case people want to ship it directly through entities such as Amazon. There is a shipping address on the bottom. There's also a picture blended in there from a visit that Natalie made at the local school. Do you want to say something quickly about that, Natalie?
Yes, I would like to spread the word of kindness around the world. So I'm making trips to schools. In fact, I will be making another trip in a few hours to Southampton Elementary School, where I talk to children informatively in a positive manner what it is to live in a free country, and there are some people that need to fight for it. And I work with children to make little art and to support people and families in Ukraine. So people may wonder why we haven't been talking about any of the actual stories that are unfolding as we speak. So today it was important for us to keep it brief, to get the appeal out, and to also make people comfortable to give whatever they can do, or at least to spread the word. So this is the intention of this link today. And then we will be coming back with many more clips. So we want to make this an ongoing series, because we do not believe that this is going to be over
anytime soon. And to keep this up in the public eye is of utmost importance. So Natalie will have many stories to share, hopefully also actually streaming in people live from the Ukraine, her family is affected. So today we just wanted to maybe give some final thank yous.
Yes, absolutely. First of all, thank you to you guys for your support and giving this opportunity to spread the word around. And I would like to thank you, our community, who has been so kind and generous, and the response was absolutely overwhelming. And personally, I would like to thank you, the Uplift family, who just have been absolutely supportive and donating, and it's just absolutely amazing support I got from them. So thank you very much. Thank you.
So now at the end, just so we can also reach people in the Ukraine, so this clip can also be shared with people there, Natalie is going to finalize some words actually in Russian. So I'm going to hand over the final word over to her, and I'm going to say goodbye right now. Thank you so much for coming today, Natalie, and we will connect next time and give people a new update.
Thank you so much for having me, guys. And in like a few words in Russian, я хотела бы рассказать, что мы делаем здесь, в Иннегемптонс. Это район, который находится в Лонг-Айленде, около Нью-Йорка. И я начала собирать благотворительные пожертвования, и много бизнесов начали контактировать со мной, и они хотят работать со мной. И так у меня появилась идея сделать свою компанию, благотворительную компанию, где я могу работать с благотворительными организациями на Украине, и смотреть, кому мы можем помогать. И мы очень хотим помочь. Держитесь, ребята. Слава Украине!